Dumpster dive day. You know what? God, I didn't come prepared with the funny video. God damn it. This happens every week. I should probably just cancel Dumpster Dive forever. How's it going, everyone? It's garbage day. Haha, you know, the funny line. What did I miss? Nothing. I literally just started. Are you ready, though? For some high quality dumpster diving content. Oh, fuck, it's so quiet. No. It's garbage day. Holy shit. And hopefully today's topic is not garbage. Because, well, it's an interesting week. Hi, I'm new. What's Dumber Drive? We should make a dumpster dive bingo with spots such as delayed to Tuesday and garbage day not prepared. Oh my god. The topic today is just what's going on in the world of video games in 2023. This is a big week in the gaming sphere. There's a lot of like announcement shows and stuff like that going on this week. I'll be streaming a lot of them. So hopefully that'll be a good time, starting on Thursday with the Summer Games Fest. But right now, I wanted to go over what is revealed, what people are excited for. I asked in the Discord what trailers and stuff people wanted me to react to, and that's what we're gonna do. I missed the news that you hit 10K like a month ago. Congrats on 10K. Thank you. I'm at actually like almost 12K now, which is crazy. All right, so I had people submit to the Dumpster Dive channel in the Discord trailers for games that they're excited for, and I'm gonna watch them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna watch them, and then I'll show you some of mine. This one is actually, Sneeze posted this, but this is actually one that I'm very excited for right here. This is for Blasphemous 2. This shit looks hype.
Peggy 60.
What the fuck? Why is it doing this? No. I almost just accidentally launched OBS twice. What the fuck is going on? My Stream Deck is like... Do you see that? Okay. Why is it doing that? It keeps going back to the homepage. Doing a charity 5K for Pride. Wish me luck. Good luck. I love the first Blasphemous, so this shit looks hype as hell to me. Oh yeah, these games are super pretty. Some of these enemy designs are wild. Yeah, and that's it. That's literally all there is. I think there's some like gameplay footage out there, but I have to say that so far it looks amazing. Why are you doing that? I'm sorry, you guys can't even see this, but my Stream Deck, which I kind of rely on to switch scenes on OBS, is like it keeps defaulting to like my home screen instead of like my actual like scene switching screen. I hope it stops because that's fucking annoying. What's up, Lemurman? Platforming looks way better, which was my main sticking point. Yeah, and I believe it's confirmed that you won't die when you hit the spikes this time. I think it just respawns you in the room, kind of like Hollow Knight does, with some damage. Risk of Rain 2? Wait, what about Risk of Rain 2? Risk of Rain 2, ban out, brother. Okay, I don't know this one. This is another submission from Sneeze. This one's Sea of Stars. It sounds familiar, but why does it sound familiar? What was that? Missed it? The last game? The last game was Blasphemous 2. Sorry. I was zoned out for a second there. It was in a Nintendo Direct. Okay, I probably watched the Direct. Let's see. You know what? I have to say something right now. I do not love JRPGs. They're not my jam for the most part. But the aesthetics are usually on point. A lot of these games are fucking beautiful. Like the game, there was like an indie one that came out recently. I think it was Chained Echoes was the name of it. And that game looks fucking, it looks so good. It's like the best pixel art you'll ever see is always in these JRPGs. Oh, it's from the creators of The Messenger. Okay, wait, maybe this actually will be kind of dope. Wow. Yeah, Metal Slug's a good shout, too. I have not played The Messenger yet. The real issue with these games for me is just that I don't like the combat, for the most part. This looks beautiful, though. That was kind of cool. I don't know, it's hard to, like, tell really what's going on here. Ooh, it's got, like, a sailing theme, too. Maybe I will like this. I don't know. It's such a gamble for me with JRPGs. Because sometimes I can, like, recognize they're good, but I just don't like the combat. Oh, it could be rhythm-based. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess I didn't really notice it syncing with the... What is this? There's, like, a post... Things are starting to move. 3. You know, his name is 3? That's like some Kingdom Hearts shit right there. Cool. That actually looks nice. See ya, Eevee. I don't know if that'll be my cup of tea, but it looks nice. Let's see. This is from Sequel. This is Deep Rock Galactic Season 4 narrated trailer. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played as much Deep Rock since it went kind of like live service, which isn't even a knock to the game. I think the game is still really good. I just haven't gotten into like the seasons or whatever. But I do still like this game. I just don't know what's going on with it, like generally speaking. So this will be interesting to me. It is 5 minutes, so I might not watch the whole thing.
It's time for another DRG update, and we're back with a new rundown. Welcome to Season 4, Critical Corruption. Though we have gained great ground against the rampaging lithophage in the past months, it remains a constant threat on
Rock diseases,
despite
interesting.
Our best efforts. And to make matters worse, reports of alarming new mutations are starting to come in. It is clearly reacting to our presence.
Miners. Yeah, that's a way to start the video.
Moving forward. Let's get right into it.
Could be a DRG update or a Fortnite update.
The play cards you've encountered previously have evolved. They will now turn into lithophage corruptors. Ravenous, fully mobile abominations that
some of these
go.
Like new enemies look cool as fuck.
Gunfire, so you will need to use the cleansing equipment to get through their exterior.
I think the last time I was playing this game regularly was like the first kind of like live service season. So I didn't play season 2, I didn't play season 3, and not much at least. Maybe I hopped on for like a few missions, but I didn't really know like what was new and what was going on. But this definitely looks like it has some interesting new stuff. I'm glad this game like keeps getting better, because when a game kind of goes like live service, then you never really know. That's all I'm saying. But I guess like Deep Rock had the benefit of having like a really good, really long early access phase, and then kind of just going into like a slow roll of new content, which I think was a smart way to do it, especially because it's not like heavily monetized like some other games are. My hand hurty. Can y'all wish well? I wish your hand well. Yeah, that sucks. I hope your hand feels better. I've been lucky enough to never have an injury that had like a really long recovery time. I did have surgery on my arm when I broke it, but that was kind of just like I had surgery and then it healed pretty quick, which was nice. I've been overusing it. Yeah. But it would suck to not be able to use your hand, too. Anyways, we'll keep watching some of this.
Shells and expose their soft inner core. Be advised, the lithophage corruptor is no pushover and will fight back to defend itself. Walk with care,
that's pretty cool.
Furthermore, several more strains of Hoxie's wildlife have succumbed to the rockpox and gotten infected. You can now expect to meet infected Mactera bombers as well as infected Nadocyte breeders. Just lovely. Be on your
I was kind of shocked I finished last season fully. Damn, like the battle pass or whatever.
While also propagating
I guess that
the
makes
spread
sense.
of rockpox. As if that wasn't enough, Hoxie's itself seems to fight back in its usual way by spewing out yet more ghastly creatures from far below. Scanners report sightings of 2 new monsters.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this looks cool, but I don't know exactly what's going on. I probably will try and play more Deep Rock this season, but I'm not gonna watch this whole video because it's kind of long. But it looks cool. Some of the new stuff looks cool. Oh, Dave added a Remnant 2 video to nobody's surprise. Now this one looks like it's kind of a specific thing, but yeah, some of the guns did look new to me. I don't know if they're new this season or new in like another season, but yeah, it's nice that you don't have to pay for the season pass stuff. Yeah, it's just like a good incentive to keep playing, and not like some bullshit like FOMO marketing tactic. Let's see. We'll watch this Challenger archetype reveal trailer from Remnant 2. Remnant 2 does look cool to me, and I liked Remnant 1. I didn't love it, but it was promising.
In dangerous combat scenarios, when you want to stare death directly in the face and laugh.
I do not like this. I do not like this narration.
This is Tragic from Gunfire Games, bringing you another archetype breakdown. The Challenger
very
is
like
the
edgy
ultimate invading
narration.
destroyer. They intimidate their enemies with their mere presence and administer brutal damage.
This looks cool though. Yeah, the melee looks a lot better than the first game.
Dealing heavy damage, wearing heavy armor, and heavily reducing the damage of all nearby enemies.
This was kind of like the class I played in Remnant 1.
More. The key to their fearlessness is the prime perk.
Gears of
Die
Dead
Hard.
Space.
When the
Honestly,
Challenger
it's way more
fatal
Souls than
damage,
it is
they
either of those
power
games.
grab
I guess
and
it's
let the
kind of
enemy know
Gears. There's a little bit of Gears in there.
Though on a long cooldown, Die Hard allows the Challenger a second chance to finish the fight.
I only really see the Dead Space in this like specific armor set. Otherwise, it's not. It's
Their
not very
first
Dead Space.
War Stomp rattles the ground and sends a high-impact shockwave towards their foes. Multiple charges makes dealing with swarms of enemies.
That
or
looks
staggering
cool.
A resilient elite.
Dark Souls, but with guns. It kind of is.
Second skill, Juggernaut.
I have to say, I was the first game. I did not find it to be all that Soulsy, other than just that it had a dodge roll. That's like pretty much it. Dodge roll and like action commitment were like the two Soulsy things in it. But the game overall played a lot more like just a third-person cover shooter, like Gears or something like that. In my opinion, some people might take issue with that description, but that was just how I found the game to be. This one actually looks more Soulsy, I would say, than Remnant 1. Time will tell, but we'll see.
Turns the Challenger into an unrelenting, unstoppable force. They take drastically reduced damage, easily brush off impacts, and gain a buff to movement speed, melee speed, and melee damage.
This
Don't
melee
you
looks
know
pretty
who
fun.
I am? Their third skill, Rampage, creates an all-out.
Okay, I don't need to watch this whole thing. I will say this game looks good. Is there like there's probably like a regular Remnant 2 trailer. Because I think the announcement trailer was hype. Yeah. It's probably DMCA music, but whatever. Gonna get Dave to leave a dislike on the VOD. God damn it. I used to have like every single VOD get at least one dislike. I don't know if it was just like one person who disliked all of them, but for whatever reason that stopped and now they pretty much all have like 100% likes. Not that I'm inviting people to dislike. They're all from Dave, yeah. Dave's eliminating the competition. Like, this shit looks really good. The boss fights look way better than the first game. That looks like some Resident Evil 4 remake shit right there. Always has been, Dave. Always will be. Look at some of these designs go dummy. That was just the Bloodborne pizza cutter, yeah. One thing I will say I did not care for in the first game was the story. The story was... Didn't really care for it. Didn't really follow it. And honestly, the DLC just made matters worse. Like, even more confusing. What's up, Milk and Banana? Yeah, this trailer is cooler, but this one is more like cinematic. The other one seemed like it was more of just like a gameplay reveal for like a specific class. That, like, this looks cool. There are some bosses in the first game more like this one, but like they look way better. I don't know. Like, look at this one too. That straight up looks like some like Elden Ring, Dark Souls shit. Girl looks like the protagonist from Forspoken. I think that girl is in the first game, in the DLC specifically. I'm not sure though. I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, Remnant 2 looks pretty cool. Definitely gonna check that game out when it comes out. What is this? Militioner? 2 minutes of gameplay. This I have not heard of at all. This is submitted by Mechtorn. By Tall Boys. That's what it said. I don't know what that... This game uses voice to communicate. Okay. What the fuck?
Why?
2 minutes of gameplay, 3-minute video? Big police game. Let's fucking go. This is like Half-Life 2, but you took a lot of acid. Oh, is this the game that's like, inspired by, what is that artist's name? Simon Stalenhag or whatever? I don't know if I said that right, but... I don't know how to pronounce an A with a circle over it. This guy. It's like the art... I don't know how to describe it other than that he makes like really kind of like surreal sci-fi art. It's very cool though. But I thought I heard there was a game coming out that like was inspired by like this art. But I don't know if it's this game or not. But at like first glance it kind of looks like it. But yeah, his art is very cool. Very cool, like sci-fi speculative art. Let's watch the rest of this. It's pronounced as an O. Interesting. I was about to turn this up as if I could understand it. I'm calling the police. I think the police know. The Great Sky Cop. This is one of those games that like...
Hey, I have a question.
What? This is just Half-Life 2? This game could be good or it could be a shit show. I don't know. I'm like, it looks beautiful. But it seems ambitious. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on.
Fuck off.
What the heck was that? I feel like anything using voice communication it's either going to be a gimmick or it's just like not going to work. This has a lot of meme potential. That's actually true.
I need a ladder.
The voice acting sounds like it was recorded on like a laptop mic. I want to know if this is what the fuck. I want to know if this is like an immersive sim or if all these interactions are like scripted. Ooh, that guy does not actually look very good. This This is AI? Wait, what do you mean it's AI? Surely some of this is bespoke. It can't all be AI generated. You're basically supposed to escape the city using generative AI for interactions. For like the speech, you mean? Because I was gonna say the style of the game is really quite good, and I can't imagine you could achieve that so easily with AI. But I assume you're talking about the actual like interactions. Yeah, I don't know about that. It looks interesting, but the more I saw as that trailer went on, the less I was really interested all that much. There's a comment from Mandalore from... Oh, this is kind of old. This is from 2021. There's a comment on this trailer from Mandalore. That's very interesting. Okay, I don't really know what to make of that. Here's Dragon's Dogma 2. Which is a game, admittedly, that I find exciting, but I think I would find it more exciting if I actually committed to playing the first game, which I really haven't yet. Have you heard of this game called Undertale? No. Heard games started using GPT for NPC dialogue. Yeah, there was kind of a... if I say impressive, I feel like it's going to give the wrong impression of how I feel about it. But there was a mod that I found to be fairly impressive for Skyrim, where people could have conversations using Chat GPT with just NPCs, and then it would take the dialogue it spit out, and it would voice it with like AI voice in the voice of the characters in the game. And when I say impressive, I'm not like, man, that was so cool, I need to play that now. I just found it impressive that one person was able to implement that so quickly, and let alone that it worked as well as it did. It's honestly kind of scary how easy that seemingly was for that person. But yeah, there you go. That's a thing that exists. AI conversations in Skyrim already. Can't wait for a fully AI generated game. I don't think you actually want that. That's got to need a lot of tweaking. I think you can play that mod right now, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how well it works. I just saw the demonstration of it, and it seemed to work pretty well. Gollum dropped recently. So true. This will be Skyrim in 2013. Oh my god, you're right. All right, let's watch this. This is Dragon's Dogma 2. I always thought the first game was cool. I tried to play it, and way back when it first came out, I think I had the wrong idea of what type of game it was, and I didn't really get into it. But I've heard basically only good things about it, so I'm hopeful that I can give it another try, get into it, and then hopefully enjoy the second game as well. Yeah, I feel like using AI for texture work is like not a big deal.
You've forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames.
You need only
In my opinion.
your own destiny, Arisen.
Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer,
They've just shown a lot of waifus so far.
true Arisen, Empress Nadinia's life.
Gameplay looks fun though.
Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont!
I am currently playing through Tears of the Kingdom off stream. Yes. Dragon's Dogma balls. So true. This looks like Witcher 3 with Souls combat, which I'm down for. Okay, some really freaky enemy designs. Ligma Dragon. If you can't sex the characters, is it truly my fantasy? That looks really good. Yeah, I can't lie. That looked really good. The first game is on PC, yeah. I think the port was kind of bad when it first came out, but I'm pretty sure they fixed it, and it's good now. The sun's up again, and the birds are singing. Another... 7's for another all-nighter. At least you're here. If it's any consolation, you're watching the dumpster dive. So hopefully that makes you feel better about your life decisions. I know it wouldn't for me. That would actually probably just make me feel worse. That's 4 a.m. Oh yeah, I suppose you probably have really short nights where you're at right now. Europe moment. All right, here's Hades 2. Another game that I am pretty excited for. I have to admit, I'm not the biggest lover of Hades 1. I do like it. But, as someone who actually enjoys roguelikes, the roguelike aspects of that game kind of fell flat for me. But I did like the story and combat overall. So I'm hoping this game just builds on it. And this looks cool, but it doesn't really show that much of the game, from what I remember. Imagine Dragons is overhated, TBH. They're good. I wouldn't say they're good. Hades is getting a sequel, yes, this year. Imagine Dragons is overhated just by virtue of being like the most hated musician of the last 10 years. But they are bad, I would say, not good. It's Hades with estrogen. More estrogen.
Not good enough. We can but learn. And the greatest teacher is out there. Now go. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
True, the soundtrack should slap.
This is an opportunity for you to make a better future for us all. The least I can do is light your way down.
About ready to give in?
No, I was born for this.
You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch.
I don't know, like, how much of mythology they really have yet to dive into, but I'll be curious. A lot of the characters are hot as fuck. Yeah, I do think that was part of the appeal of Hades 1.
He is no mere titan. He is time itself, and time cannot be stopped.
Wait for me, Father. I'll be this.
There you go, Hades 2. Pretty exciting. I'm surprised, to be honest, I always liked that every Supergiant game was kind of like a brand new experience. So I am like a little bit surprised that they're making a Hades 2 and not just like, you know, something else. I didn't actually play Pyre, I think is what it was called. But I really liked Bastion. I really liked Transistor. And so I guess I'm like a little disappointed in a way that they're just making Hades 2. But I don't know. I mean, I like Hades, so if they can like build on it. Dumpster Man likes Hades, bisexual confirmed. Yeah, apparently I'm the only straight Ultra Kill fan, so yeah, I mean at this point just just at this point what game isn't gonna what game isn't gonna make me gay? You should play Rogue? No. I don't think I will. Unless it gets a AAA remaster, then I'll totally play it. Farming Simulator 2023. True, that needs to be my next punishment so that I can reclaim my heterosexuality. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Happy Pride Month. Can we get some Joel Prides in the chat again? No, yeah, if you haven't heard, someone tweeted like, I've never met a straight Ultra Kill fan or something like that. And then someone tagged me like as if I'm the only straight Ultra Kill fan or something like that. Anyways. Yeah. All right, this is Silk Song trailer from 4 years ago. I feel like the real cope. This is supposed to be about games that are coming out soon, and I feel like that's the real cope. Is that Silk Song is coming out anytime soon, this decade even. You make so much mommy jokes, of course. This is never coming out. Let's be honest. This trailer does look really good. I've already seen it before, but we'll watch it. We'll watch it for Shiko's sake. And I'm saying that as someone who didn't even really love Hollow Knight. This world does kind of look like more vibrant. I don't know. It looks about the same, maybe. The areas look a little more colorful, I think. Pretty cool enemies. Oh yeah, I suppose you can use Hornet's like abilities. That's kind of cool. Got in on the super secret Fortune's Run beta. Man, I made a video with like 5,000 views on that game and I didn't even get into that. Some areas are gray, others are not gray. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, no, I know the actual current status of the release date. But if you guys actually believe that, they're lying to you. No, I'm just kidding. Now, you know what? This game does look more colorful, and I like that. That's cool. Some movement tech. Wow. I'm into it. The combat just looks like a little, like, slicker and faster paced, so it's possible that this might turn me around to a Hollow Knight fan. I think it looks good from what I've seen so far. I'm imagining in reality it'll probably end up having a lot of the same things that I didn't like about Hollow Knight, but I don't know. I'm willing to give it a try. It's not coming out this year, but maybe next year. It might still come out this year, right? It just won't be within that 12-month release window that Xbox lied about. I'm sorry. I mean, so many of those games did not come out in that window. Apparently, they're not doing a release window this year either, is what they've claimed. They confirmed it won't. Yeah, they did. It would have to come out, like, this week for it to be within that window. Okay. This is, all right, this one needs a little, I guess it doesn't really need much of an explanation. I hadn't even heard of this, but if you guys know of the game, Zero Ranger, this is the same devs as Zero Ranger. They're making a new game that was revealed in 2020. So I've never seen this in my life. It's very, oh no, never mind. It's not that short. I do like Risk of Rain. I have seen Risk of Rain Returns. Is there a new trailer, though? I need to actually play Zero Ranger. I played a little bit of it on stream, but I just never... Oh, this is different. Oh, it is coming out this year. This is a lot different. Not that that's bad. This is just not what I expected at all. These look like old school Zelda dungeons. Is it mostly puzzles? Is there combat? Yeah, this reminds me of like, yeah, old Zelda and even like Pokemon puzzles, if that makes sense. Okay, there is some manner of combat, or are you just like trying to escape your pursuers? Okay, so it's part of the puzzle, maybe. This music goes fucking insane. Holy shit. Bro, I don't even like... Nothing that was happening on the screen was all that exciting, but the music alone made me hyped. Holy shit. Can't wait for Aliens Rock to play this? Yeah, exactly. I might try it. It seemed neat. I actually like puzzle games. I just don't really play them on stream. Honestly, like, I would hate to be someone who mostly streams puzzle games, because I feel like, you would get like the worst kind of backseaters. Yeah, it actually does look sick. I can't even lie. I didn't know what to expect from that. I kind of expected another shmup, honestly. Undertale vibes from the art style. I mean, it's just like pixelated, right? I guess I can kind of see it, but Undertale didn't really create that art style. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is from Masked. Lies of P. I am excited for this. This is the first like non-FromSoft Souls-like that actually kind of looks really good. Man, that just the area design fucks. And I will say too, the area design reminds me of one of my other favorite games, Dishonored. It looks a lot like Dishonored actually, which is like best of both worlds here. Jedi Fallen Order was good. I didn't play it though. I wasn't really excited for it because I didn't know what to make of it. This is like the first non-FromSoft Souls-like that I'm like genuinely kind of hyped for. Because most of them suck. I guess Remnant, but Remnant is kind of its own thing at this point. Lies of Cum, so true. Lies of Poop, yeah. That's what the P stands for. It is a steampunk Souls-like. There was actually another one, like a steampunk Souls-like. It was called Steel Rising. It looked okay.
But I don't have a choice.
This one, like, specifically looks very Bloodborne.
Only you can do this. Please, help me.
There's an indie one that came out recently that was mixed but still had me interested. Are you talking about Tymesia? Because that game actually I heard was pretty good. I couldn't get it to run for some reason. I had issues with it. I was trying to stream it, but it didn't work.
Finally, we meet.
The voice acting is so FromSoft too. Like very, very animated, over the top, like Oblique Faith, yeah.
The light shines brightest in the darkest of times.
All right, buddy, I'm here for you.
Okay, that is much less FromSoft. The UI, yeah, the UI actually, I don't like the health bar. The combat looks great though. I hope it actually feels good to play.
Fulfill.
BioSouls Infinite, yeah. Yeah, that game looks good. I will also be very sad if that game's not good. What was I gonna say about that? Yeah, the tough thing with Souls-likes is that a lot of like the quality of those games comes from like how well the just game feel. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I feel like you want everything to feel like weighty but not like restrictive, and that's like a tough balance to strike. And you can't really convey it by just like watching gameplay either. Like, you kind of have to just experience it for yourself to say whether it's good or not. Like, for example, the Lords of the Fallen game that's coming out, which I can actually look at that trailer too, looks really good, like from a just like visual perspective. But the first Lords of the Fallen game was kind of got more or less torn apart for the way it actually felt to play. So I'm very worried that this game will meet the same fate, but I hope it doesn't, because this also looks good. Another Souls-like that actually looks solid.
Army decimated by
My mom eats Philly cheesesteaks with a large amount of ketchup.
But one light still
Thank you for sharing.
in the ever-growing gloom. The light of the Dark Crusader.
Don't know what any of that meant. Show me the gameplay. Unless this is like a story trailer. It says gameplay reveal trailer, so. This game looks beautiful though, like just visually.
The radiance of Mornstead withers.
Also, you could tell me this is a Dark Souls game, and I would probably just believe you if I didn't know it was something else. I don't think I've actually seen this specific trailer.
Idir's darkness threatens to desolate our world.
Okay, it said gameplay, but at what point does the gameplay actually start? Here we go. That was straight up old Demon King.
Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders.
I am a man who walks alone.
Oh. Copyrighted music, excuse me? It is Souls, yeah. At this point, what of this genre isn't just straight from Berserk? You can turn it up a little bit. These videos always get claimed anyway, so I don't know why I'm being such a stickler about it. That was like a parry? That was like a Sekiro parry. Some of these like weapon abilities look pretty cool. This isn't really a gameplay trailer though, you know? Like, am I crazy? How are you supposed to like decipher any of this?
By your radiance, grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days.
Yeah, all the games so far have been very good looking.
Relinquish the land and you are suffering.
This video is I turned the music way down. It's literally still gonna get claimed anyways because I'm not like talking. Yeah, okay, let's watch that part again because it looks like Sekiro parry. Well, I guess maybe he's just blocking it. And maybe it's the sparks that make me think it's like a deflect. Okay, this looks sick. Like, that actually looks very neat. It's got like the Bloodborne quick step dodge. It has walking and swords, yes. I know exactly what the gameplay will be like. Godric looking ass. What the fuck? It looks pretty good. It's like impossible to say though. Like I said, it's so hard to tell from watching games like this if it'll be if it'll actually play good or not. Play well, I suppose I should say. Here's another one. Crowsworn, also submitted by Shiko. The only thing that I have gathered from this is that the two games that Shiko is excited for are basically just Hollow Knight. We need to come up with a better naming convention for games. Yeah, Lords of the Fallen. Well, if you mean like the actual title, Lords of the Fallen is a very bad title because the first game was literally also just called Lords of the Fallen. I've seen Crowsworn. I'm not sure I've seen this trailer though. Very nice art style, though. The combat does look fun. It sort of looks like what Bloodborne is to Dark Souls, like what Crowsworn will be to Hollow Knight, if that makes sense. It does look like... It is clearly inspired by Hollow Knight. This game, it will be impossible for this game to deny the Hollow Knight comparisons. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is a pretty terrible name. Yeah, especially because they named 2 games that. This, like, precision platforming looks really good compared to... Well, I shouldn't say compared to Hollow Knight's platforming. Hollow Knight is just going for a different style of platforming. But the platforming skills look like more robust. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with all these games. I feel like people obviously loved Hollow Knight. So now a bunch of devs are like, we're going to make our own Hollow Knight. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I almost wonder if like Silksong might, because it's been in the works for so long, if all these games like Crowsworn and Haiku and Grime and like, I'm trying to think of other ones, but there's plenty of them, are going to come out and Silksong is going to feel dated by comparison. Now I'm not sure because a lot of people still love Hollow Knight, but that is something that may happen. Hi Dumpster Man, you're podcasting in the background of me playing Hypnospace Outlaw. Wish me luck. Hi chat. What's up, Hyena? Enjoy Hypnospace. I actually really want to play that. Silk Song coming out. I've heard that before. Yeah. We're talking a hypothetical perfect world here where it actually comes out. I actually really want to play Hypnospace. Now that I have Slayer's X and I actually kind of liked that game, I now want to go back, play Hypnospace, and then come back to Slayer's X. We'll see though. This is submitted by Mighty Sprawl. I know this game too, and let me tell you, this game looks fantastic. Oh yeah, this was the Realms Deep trailer. I was like so hyped when I saw this. This is a movement shooter that to me looks very, very good. Like Titanfall meets Quake meets probably Turbo Overkill. It should surprise nobody. I know the devs of this game. Yeah. The community is not massive. So I'm not surprised by that. This game looks really good. It's kind of like Turbo Overkill where it's like they're going for like a low poly style, but it just looks very nice. This honestly even looks better than Turbo Overkill maybe. Yeah, they're going for different styles. Not really. There's no point in comparing them. It almost looks a little bit like Severed Steel. Gameplay-wise, with the bullet time and wall running and stuff. I love the shotgun jump. Wait a second, was that? I like drop stuff. I'm not sure what that is though. Health or ammo or something. Trash punk. Yeah, I like that description. Fortune's Run kind of has that vibe too. Alright, here's my... Okay, yeah, that was armor. Yeah, it looks like there's ammo, armor, health pickups. I feel like that game looks good. I have to admit, though, I've seen other trailers that looked better. But, I feel like I'll enjoy this. My one concern about this game, and really any game that uses a lot of bullet time, is that sometimes I actually just, like, vibe with the game at full speed, and I don't want to use bullet time because it slows the experience down. But a lot of times these games end up being balanced around bullet time, and therefore I have a miserable time because I'm like, I just want to go fast, but the game's like, no, you have to use bullet time. It depends, though. It can be implemented well. Super Hot is literally entirely designed around bullet time. Like, you literally cannot play that game without that game's version of bullet time. Here's another submission from Sequel. I actually saw this one recently from that Sony State of Play thing they did. Katana Zero is an example of good bullet time implementation. Yeah. I feel like it's very clear in that game, like, when you need to use bullet time too. And it's not like something that adds flair to your playstyle. It's basically a mandatory mechanic for certain moments. But I don't mind that because I think it's well telegraphed. Okay, this is Phantom Blade Zero. Now listen, I saw this trailer and I think this game looks amazing, but who the hell is this dev? Like, who is making this game? Does it even say? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Cruel Man Studio. What games has Cruel Man Studio made? It's Rockstar Games. It's definitely not Rockstar Games. Projects. Okay, I have not heard of any of these games. Wait, The Drifter? What is that? That one sounds kind of familiar. No, this doesn't look familiar. Sorry, I'm not showing their website because I wasn't sure what I would find, but... so yeah, basically this is a completely unknown studio making what looks to be a very ambitious game. So that gives me a little bit of pause. What did you expect? Porn? I don't know. Let me tell you, I'm done Googling things with my like monitor capture up because you never know what's going to come up. I almost always will Google, vet the results, and then show them on stream. So I will never just Google something raw on stream. No way. I've made that mistake before. It wasn't anything terrible, but don't want to see your bookmarks. They're literally, you can see them. They're literally right there. There's nothing interesting there. What do you think I have in my bookmarks? Like, it's personal information. Pyro showed boobies on stream once. You can get banned. Well, I mean, if he Googled areola, he was asking for it. All right, let's watch this. I'm done with this conversation.
What's your plan? Knowing you have only 66 days to live.
S game. Okay, I thought it was Cruel Man Studio. I don't know, Die maybe? Like, this looks very Sekiro. I guess, like...
Just run away.
Holy shit, it's literally Majora's Mask. Time limited, you think? They said 66 days. Yeah, this game is very gray, but I feel like it's a choice. I don't know though, because you know what? You're right. It's very like desaturated, but then you have like colorful enemy designs like this that then are just like retroactively desaturated.
You know better than anyone
So you're kind of right. It is a little bit jarring. I gotta say, this combat looks fun though. If it actually plays like it looks like it plays. Like, this looks kind of cool.
You too. This is a real face.
I'm going to draw Rule 34 of the dumpster from your start screen. Please don't. Or if you do, don't share it, because I don't want to see that.
Only a dead person can keep a secret.
That, like, what the hell is going on there? Yeah, running away is the smart move. It looks... Jesus Christ. The combat right now looks like it lacks, like, impact. I don't know how to describe it. Like, the animations look really cool in a vacuum, but whenever anything is, like, supposed to, like, collide, it doesn't look like it has any real weight to it. Now that's stuff that can be fixed over the course of development, but that's just my, like, assessment of it right now.
That damn place! You're suicidal!
One last toast. And we're all done.
This looks like... I thought for sure this was a Team Ninja game when I first saw it. It looks very much like a Team Ninja game. They really just said we'll make Sekiro 2 ourselves? Okay, that looked pretty good. That looks way better. That looked way better than the boss fight with the flail guy. Like, am I wrong? I feel like the flail had, like, no impact, but, like, look at this. There's, like, sparks flying when the weapons collide. They spent all their budget making this scene. Like, that looked a lot better. Why do you have a 250 P rank on P2? I don't. I have a 250 any percent. You're looking at the wrong tab, buddy.
Time is not on his side.
And that, I wasn't even trying to go fast. I was just trying to deathless it.
Yes.
Let's kill him with time.
Oh, that dialogue is... Oof. Woo! This game could be good. I'm not super optimistic, but it could be good. It looks good from this trailer. We'll see. I think it's also a PlayStation exclusive. It literally only says PS5, so I won't play it. I won't be playing it. This actually reminds me of another game that looked pretty cool, though. I now have a 12-second 6-2 run. Want to know how? Rocket clip? I don't know. Any percent world record is like 104. Yeah, I think he means 250 P rank. Although I have no idea what the world record for P rank is right now. Wondering if the combat will be button mashing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. It's really hard to say. Oh, the P2 door. Oh, that's so cringe. Yeah, I understand now, though. You don't even have to play the level, yeah. You see the Ultra Kill screenshot Saturday? I did. I'm not going to watch it on stream because people might be avoiding spoilers, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Doesn't, like, really reveal a lot, but the art was interesting and the music sounded good so far. Okay, this was another game that this just reminds me of. I think this is the next Team Ninja game. And I believe, unfortunately, this is also a PlayStation exclusive, but I have to say this one looked kind of fucking sick. This is Rise of the Ronin. This was announced last year. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's not playing. Play! I think it's interesting, like... This one also reminds me of Sekiro in the combat a little bit, but for like Team Ninja, this game looks like slower and more weighty, which I'm kind of into. It also kind of looks like it'll be open world, which is a little wild, but it might be sick.
After 3 centuries of the Tokugawa's repressive rule, the black ships appeared without warning, and our nation began to tear itself apart.
Oh yeah, that's right. You could stop the timer on P2. I almost forgot you could do that. I'm not surprised that's not allowed in the leaderboards.
And the Ronin, a warrior free of all masters and bonds.
Yeah, this is Sekiro 3, exactly. Like, look at that, though.
I will watch over you all.
That combat looks pretty sick.
Blades carve a new future.
I don't know, man. It's Team Ninja, and like, listen, if there's some like big time Team Ninja fans in chat, like, no offense, but the games always look a lot better on paper than they are in reality. I'd like to try Neo 2, but I played Wo Long and it was pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like these games always like miss their mark just a little bit.
Your time has come.
But this one really looks good.
Rise as one.
Really nice, like, kind of art direction, too. I think there's a little, like, gameplay blip at the end here, too. Yeah. Like, look at this. Feels like Japanese Assassin's Creed. Yeah, but the combat actually looks good. Right? Not only that, but, like, I feel like the only, like, there was a time when that would have been, like, something that everyone would have absolutely lost their mind for. But now that Assassin's Creed has kind of fallen out of favor, people aren't as into it. But I feel like it only looks like Assassin's Creed in the like world structure and less in like the gameplay. But we'll see. Yeah, the only shame is that it seems like it's a PS exclusive, so boo. But the game looks fun. Here is one that I've actually talked about on stream before, but Sequel posted this, so I'm gonna give my like my 10-second reaction to it. This is a very controversial game that I'm sure you're aware of. This is Unrecord. Oops. This is the body cam game. Yeah, this is a game. This game feels like a Fed trap, actually, kinda. You know, I have to say, people are like, man, this looks so realistic. You can't tell this from reality. But this scene where he takes off running right here, that you can tell. There's like a little stutter in the animation. Like you can absolutely tell this is a game.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
It just doesn't look fun. What part of this looks fun to anyone? This is a police brutality simulator? Yeah, basically. Yeah, there is something just a little weird about the hand movements. I don't know, man. I play a lot of violent video games, but I feel like at a certain point you kind of cross a line where I'm like, it becomes like a lot less appealing when you're like actually like, when it feels like you're really killing people. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's exactly how silly. That's exactly what I'm saying. No, and don't get me wrong, the body cam like visuals have been executed really well. For sure. Shaky cam the game? Yeah, I mean, it is a body cam. The game is uncanny. Yeah, I would agree with that. My other question is, how well is this gonna run on like an average PC setup? Which is for like a horror game and not propaganda. I think there are a bunch of people now already trying to make like photorealistic body cam horror games. But this was the one that kind of went viral.
Where the fuck is Oscar?
I mean, gameplay-wise, this pound for pound looks like a worse version of Ready or Not. Which already is not a game that I would exactly describe as flawless. But it is a decent game, at least. I don't know. I'm just not interested in it. I'm not someone, everyone who follows my channel and my stream will already know that I'm not someone who's like wowed by amazing visuals anyways. Or at least that it's not something that I put a high degree of importance on. Like photorealistic, next-gen looking visuals. I don't give a shit about that. Half the games I play look like they came out in 2005 or earlier. So I just, yeah, unrecord, not for me. I even like tactical shooters. It just doesn't look fun. This one's from Valentino. It's called The Lost Wild, and he just said the funny dino game, which could literally describe about 50 games in existence, but we're gonna watch this one. Oh, it's doing the stupid, hey now, you're supposed to full screen. There we go. The only, like, dino game I can think of that I played was Ark, and, some people might enjoy that game, but I think that game sucks ass. This looks cool, though. It kind of reminds me of The Forest a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I think... honestly, a dinosaur survival horror game could kind of go hard. Is that what this is? Because that might actually be kind of sick. Oh, I think it is. I think it actually is. I'm amazed that no one has done this yet. Unless they have and I just haven't heard about it. Dino Crisis? Is Dino Crisis survival horror? I thought that game was more of like a boomer shooter. I've never played it, but... that surprisingly didn't look awful. I was ready to hate that, but it didn't look terrible. Here's another one from Mighty. This is Cyber Combat. Oh yeah, I actually wanted to apply for the beta for this. I didn't yet, so I hope I still can, but yeah, this looks cool. Very, like, very Ultra Kill inspired, I think. At least that's been my impression of what I've seen. funny grappling hook. Yeah, I don't know if it actually looks so much Ultra Kill inspired. But that's a good thing, because a lot of games are going directly for like the kind of Ultra Kill audience. So I think it's okay to be like kind of vaguely inspired by it, but not just outright be like, haha, you guys like Ultra Kill, right? No, that's decidedly not an Ultra clone, I think. It looks fun. I'm definitely going to try it out. Hopefully I can get into the beta still. So it looks like it's going to have whack weapon combos. Yeah, and that's what we're here for. Here is Amnesia the Bunker, which just came out as requested by BGB. That said, I'm not going to watch the full G-Man review, but I will show the trailer. It looks cool. I don't know if I'm going to pay $25 for this, but it at least, like, I did enjoy the first Amnesia game, Dark Descent, even though, like, horror games, like, not... I don't want to say, show the first vid on stream. Wait, what? Oh, the first vid on Steam. It's probably this one, the launch trailer. What was your honest opinion on Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun? Looked like a really solid game. I may have missed your thoughts on it if you previously worded them. Yeah, it is really fun. Oh, it's on Game Pass. Oh, shit. Okay. I like Bolt Gun a lot. I think my biggest criticism of it, honestly, is that it's just too long. Like, which sounds like a weird criticism, but like I played about 10 hours of it, kind of got what I wanted out of it, and then I was like, oh shit, there's a whole other episode. But being too long is a good problem to have, because honestly, like, you can just put the game down whenever you want. And I think the gameplay is really good, and I enjoyed a lot of the like enemy interactions and level design and stuff. It's not a perfect game. It's not like a earth-shattering, groundbreaking boomer shooter, but it was good. I enjoyed it a lot. And I think I still have a video on the way about that game, although I want to get it out soon before people are just not interested in that game anymore, and I have not made as much progress on that video as I would like. Anyways, let's watch the Amnesia launch trailer. I was gonna say I did enjoy Dark Descent, but I heard the games after that one were not that good. But this one I think is getting kind of good reviews again. I can watch the Steam one too. This is just the one I pulled up. Dark Descent has not aged well. I probably wouldn't go back and play it today, honestly, but I enjoyed it for what it was at the time. Yeah, I already watched the Blasphemous 2 trailer. Very excited for that. That was actually the first trailer I watched. Yeah, I had a friend who played Rebirth and he didn't like it at all. I mean, this one looks like proper survival horror, like even maybe with a little bit of like immersive sim in it, which I fuck with. You know, some of this almost looks like Metro a little bit. Is that crazy to say? I've only played Metro 2033, but I really enjoyed that game. We did watch the Crowsworn trailer, but I think it was just the, like, reveal trailer. Yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool. Yeah, Metro looked amazing when it came out, and it still looks good. Hell yeah. That looks pretty damn awesome, actually. Cannot even lie. Okay, I'll pull up the Steam one as well. I just have to navigate through a million pages. Oh, it's 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes, bro. We can watch a bit of it. Yeah, this looks legit really scary. This is actually just like raw gameplay. I like the world map. I always like when the world map is just like an object. It's kind of like that in Gloomwood, although I think you just have the map when you pick it up, but still. I kind of like that. Rats. Oh, you know me. I'm a big fan of any game with rats, too. Why do I love this art style? It's just nice. I honestly think this is where like higher production games are gonna go art style wise, because I just think that the like photorealism is not proving to be sustainable. Like this game has like kind of a cartoonish realistic style that I think actually works really well for this type of game. It's why Dishonored has aged so well visually, because it wasn't really trying for like outright blatant realism. Like it had like a cartoonish element to it that that helped it stand the test of time a little better. And yeah, BioShock as well is that way. And I think Amnesia is a little different, but it is like, it does have just a little bit of kind of like a cartoonish horror like aspect to it. There's also a demo for this game. All right. Well, if it's on Game Pass, I may as well just try it. We'll see. We'll see if I have the time for that. That's the only problem. Right now, I can hardly stream everything I want to stream, like, as is. Yeah, this is very immersive sim right here. Like, all of this is, like... just reminding me of that genre. I wouldn't say overall that this is an immersive sim, but listen. All I'm saying is one of these locks, I bet you, has the code 0451. That's all I'm saying. And that makes it an immersive sim. Checkmate, liberals. Is there combat? Gas grenade. Yeah, this already has more, like, actual gameplay than any other Amnesia game. Even Dark Descent, which is like the most kind of robust gameplay wise, because the other ones are basically just walking simulators. Even that one doesn't really, how's P2 P rank progression going? Well, I haven't done any on stream yet, but, I've been practicing and I can do the boss's death list now pretty easily. And I've got the arenas down to like 10 deaths or less. And that's with like not too much practice either. So hopefully I can start like kind of earnestly making attempts here pretty soon. I do need to get a little better at the arenas still, but... uh-oh. Oh, the fact that it can cut the lights is kind of... This actually kind of reminds me of Phasmophobia, just a little bit. Although I think the monster ghost fucking with the lights is kind of a trope. Got a single one attempt S rank on all. My next best was 16. You have to check friends versus friends. Yeah. I've actually played that game. I played the demo. It was cool. I want to see some more like action, I guess. I kind of get the like exploration and kind of like survival aspects of it. I want to see some like actual combat or something like that. Something happen here? Go towards the end? Oh, rats! Those are huge rats! Oh, and then he gets a torch to... That's kind of cool! Bad luck. No number on this one. Yeah, this isn't really BioShock-like. I would say it's kind of just like first-person survival horror. Maybe like the more recent Resident Evil games would be a good comparison. I haven't really played those though, but just from what I've seen, like the kind of exploring while escaping a pursuer. What's your most anticipated game of the year currently? That's actually a tough question. There's been a lot of like trailers that that looked pretty cool. But I'm not sure. It would have been Tears of the Kingdom, but that's out now. Elden Ring DLC. Spider-Man 2, I would guess. I mean, I'm not interested in Spider-Man, and I don't have a PlayStation. So bad guess. But that game does look... It looks cool for people who are into that. Grenade time? Oh, he's trying to blow open the door. I was like, the monster's definitely not there. No CSGO dynamic spoke. Oh, it's Spider-Man 2 for you. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, what happened? You're gonna just have to play Amnesia the Bunker to find out. Okay, yeah, it looks cool. I'm definitely intrigued by what I've seen of this game so far. Good reviews on Steam. Yeah. Yeah. An Amnesia game with guns, right? Oh my god. Do I even have to talk about this Aztec game? I just saw people really mad about it on Twitter. I don't know like what the actual situation with this is, but this is basically like Colonizer Simulator, right? Am I crazy? I'm just waiting for Silksong to release. I'm too broke for Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, keep waiting. Because woo! It's colonialist propaganda. I feel like saying it's colonialist propaganda is kind of silly because, like, who would that propaganda be targeted at this point? Like, everything done been colonized. It's coming out this year, man. Copium. That looked horrible. Am I crazy? This whole interaction here looks horrible. Yeah, this looks really bad. This game looks racist and terrible. I think yes. No, that combat didn't look awful. Yeah, I think people are mad about like the way this game has been framed, which does seem like it was literally like made to cause outrage. I don't know. The game doesn't look that interesting to me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Armored Core. I've watched this trailer a bunch of times. Can we watch the game? This is the gameplay trailer. Okay. Bro, okay, this might actually be my most anticipated game of the year. And I'm not even that into Armored Core. I just think this looks awesome from what's been shown so far. One more time? Yeah, why not? Genuinely, the boss fights look so good. The ones they show at the end look so good.
Handler Walter verified. Activating cerebral coral control device.
Crowshorn does look really cool. I just haven't heard anything regarding a release date of that game. Which, it feels like that game has been announced forever, but I guess the same could be said about Silksong. Look at that, dude. Mwah. This may be my first From game. Oh, go down the rabbit hole. Yes. You're gonna want more. That's the thing. If you like this game at all, you're gonna want more FromSoft. I guarantee it. Even if like the dark fantasy setting doesn't appeal to you.
C4621 has awakened.
Well, yeah, people are gonna be mad that I compared it to Dark Souls, but I feel like it's pretty clear that this is gonna have a lot of intersect with Souls fans. Look at that combat. It just looks so fun. Yeah, it's got the, like, Souls dodging for sure. Apparently, you can also make melee-focused builds in this game, which I think sounds awesome. There looks like a huge build variety here, too. God damn. Electric shaver worm. Are the other Armored Core games any good? This would be my first in the series. Same here. I think they're good, but I don't know how well they've aged.
You ready to climb the wall?
This is the part that gets me so hyped. Like, look at this fucking combat, dude.
High on the list.
That looks like a parry.
From the generator. Watch out.
Yeah, that's true. They're also not easy to play. You have to emulate them.
Behind another's call sign.
It looks so fucking good. Look at that. Yeah, getting more Armored Core news would be awesome, especially because the game is coming out soon. It's coming out in October. That's actually insane that they made this whole game while also making Elden Ring. It's like almost unbelievable. I'm not gonna watch the Gloomwood thing, because for one, I've actually already seen it. But two, I'm gonna wait until the Market District comes out to go back into that game. So I'm gonna try and go in at least a little bit blind to that. Although I have seen the merchant shop thing. So sorry, Sleepy Dodo, but I'm skipping your video. This one is another Crab's Treasure.
Rated T for teen.
This does look cool. This is like a Crab Souls. FromSoft is probably one of the only AAA devs that I trust. Yeah, I mean, they're one of the only AAA devs that has like a pretty much spotless track record in recent years. I mean, I guess unless you don't count kind of shitty PC ports. Oh, I do not trust Rockstar as far as I can throw them. I mean, they make good games. It's mostly everything else that kind of fucks me up when it comes to Rockstar. It's the multiplayer and the monetization and stuff. Like, fuck that shit. I guess at least the games are good, but would have said Arcane if not for Redfall. Yeah. This actually looks really fun. I kind of thought this game was just a meme, but it genuinely looks pretty fun. Yeah, I'm gonna play Dark Souls 2 on stream. This game looks more interesting to me than Lies of P. I feel like Lies of P looks good, but yeah, this is at least a neat take on a Souls-like a very different take. Silly little crab souls, exactly. id 2, I guess, except they had what's the one? They had a Wolfenstein game that was absolutely dog shit, and also their treatment of Mick Gordon also kind of leads me to say no. But I guess if you want to get technical about that stuff, FromSoft has had some crunch issues in the past too, so they're not exactly perfect. It's just that their games are always good. Let's get to the Orange Door trailer number 3. Early access trailer number 3. I actually own this game. I haven't played it though, but I really should. I don't know why this game is having a new trailer. I guess maybe it's coming out of early access. I think this game has been changed a lot as well, if I'm not mistaken. Man, this looks fun. Yeah, I need to play this, I think. Damn, this looks nothing like what I've seen in the past from this game. It must have changed a lot. big boss man. Visually, it's pretty nice looking too. Got a huge update earlier this year. Okay, cool. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for me to check it out. I'm not sure why I never got to this game. I own it. Yeah. Ooh, that's cool. Now I don't know what's going on. Alright. It looks cool. I'm into it. I should probably play that. Tron likes. I like that. I like that term. I'm not watching Minecraft Legends. What is this? I'm not watching BattleBit either. Hasn't BattleBit been out forever? I mean, it's been in existence forever. That was Get to the Orange Door, or GTTOD. I like to call it GT Todd. I have never played Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, but it seems there is a sequel, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. Are the video submissions for the stream closed or nah? I wouldn't say they're closed, but there's a high chance that if you submit one now, I'm not going to get to it. You can feel free, because I'm probably only going to watch a few more, but you can feel free to submit it, but no guarantees I'm going to watch it. Did you check out Killbug earlier this stream? I've played Killbug on stream a while ago, but I liked it. It was very fun. I need to play more of it. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what the gameplay of these games are like. Okay, it kind of looks like Enter the Gungeon almost. I guess it's just like a top-down shooter. I mean, sure. I'm into it. Those donuts? The cops are donuts. That's funny. I could be into it. Oh. Oh. He did it. He robbed the bank. Enter the Turngeon. First game ends with you disarming a nuke. Spoilers! Let me see. I'm gonna kind of... Okay, there's actually not too many left. I can get through what is left. I'm not watching things that aren't trailers, though, so don't post anything that's not a trailer, or I'm just gonna skip it. It's a wizard with a gun. I feel like I've seen this one, but I don't remember anything about it.
Oh, shattered sky and boiling sea.
I like the style. I don't know if this is like indicative of the game style or if it's just a cinematic, but I dig it. Wizard West. Sick music. It's probably DMCA, I'm realizing now. Is there gameplay here? Oh yeah, there is. Okay, there's gameplay at the end. Good, good, good. That's what I was worried about. Can't shake the feeling this is a game that was in an Xbox presentation and you went, why is this in an Xbox presentation? You mean I said that? Maybe. I don't really remember this. The name sounds familiar though. Oh, it's a survival game? It does. It looks like Don't Starve. I mean, it could be fun. Don't Starve with guns. I have to say I'm not I'm not thrilled that it's a survival game, but it could be good. This looks like a Devolver game that, wait, this is a Devolver game, right? Because this looks like a Devolver game that would come out and I would be like, oh, that looks fun. And then I would just never play it for like 5 years until it's like $2 on sale. Like, I don't know. That's just how most Devolver games are for me. It's like Cult of the Lamb. It was the same way. That game came out and I was like, oh, this looks neat. I should probably check this out. And now, like, it's just, I haven't thought about it since pretty much until just now. The better looking the animation, the more unappealing the game genre always is for me. That seems like really narrow-minded. I mean, like, I play games that look like both shit and that look good. And it kind of comes down to if I like the gameplay or not, for the most part. I would never write a game off because it looked too good. That would be like, this is pretty much the same as writing off a game because it looked ugly. Cult of the Lamb was cute, but the actual dungeons were way too easy. Yeah, I watched some streamers play it for a while, and it looked like after watching for like an hour or two, I had seen everything. I was like, how is there more to this game than what I've already seen? Okay, this is Bleak Faith Forsaken, which I believe we already talked about. And this is like an indie Souls-like. And this game, I think, actually had some controversy because they unknowingly took animations directly from Elden Ring. But what had happened was they bought them on the Unreal Marketplace, and they just didn't know that they had like come directly from Elden Ring. I don't know. That's what I've heard. I haven't heard the best things about this game, admittedly, but it is interesting.
Up here, fear the wolves from below.
Yeah, and part of the mixed reception to this game was due to controversy, and part of it was because I think the game just isn't all that good.
Don't let me down.
Traitors everywhere.
We all have our role to play. You play yours. We'll see about mine.
I can't decide if this game is trying to look realistic or if it's trying to look like a little like dated and low poly. Like the character designs look like they're trying to be like new looking. I don't know. Holy shit, that was just Skull Knight from Berserk. Shiko, you're turning into the person who's only seen Boss Baby, but for Berserk. Wow, that looked terrible. Some of the combat actually looks pretty good, but that like swimming section looked terrible. That was silly. I can't tell how I feel about like any of this. Some of the like character and like boss designs look really cool, but everything just looks so amateur. Yeah, the music's cool. I can't decide. Yeah, you're right, Lunite. I can't decide what like visual style this game is going for. It's definitely interesting though. And yeah, I have heard that it was made by a really small team. I just kind of think that like small teams, I don't know. This might be a controversial statement. I don't necessarily feel like small indie teams shouldn't like take on ambitious projects because when they work out, they're usually amazing. But I feel like you should kind of know your limits as a dev sometime. And I feel like Bleak Faith clearly was a bigger undertaking than those two dudes were capable of. But I don't know. I haven't played it either, but it looks like it looks stitched together. This is Compound Fracture, which actually had the trailer posted twice. I do remember this from Realms Deep, actually.
I
can't tell you everything.
I can't think of any, but are there any actually good indie Souls games? So I will admit that I tried to play this on stream and I had technical issues with it, so I haven't actually played it. But I have heard only good things about this game, Thymesia. It's short, I believe, but it's got kind of like Bloodborne, Sekiro, like hybrid style combat with like parrying and I heard this was good. Apparently there's not a lot of content and it's a pretty short game, but I heard what is there is quite good. So maybe you want to check that one out. I admittedly did not get into it at all because I just couldn't stream it. But I might play this off stream, assuming that whatever technical issue I had is fixed now. Anyways, let's watch Compound Fracture.
For the phone, but you need to come down here tonight, please.
Why do all the indie Souls have the motion blur in it and stuff? I mean, that was a trailer. You can turn off motion blur in game usually. Yes, I have seen this one. This looks cool. This is like Dino Crisis inspired, right? Having not played Dino Crisis, I only can recount what I've heard, but I love this UI actually. That's very, very cool looking. This is actually a Souls-like because he kicked down a ladder. Clearly a Souls-like. Yeah, Iron Pineapple has...
We sent in a team 2 weeks ago. Nothing.
Oh, it's Gianni.
Gas is ready to cut their losses and shut the portal down, even if that means leaving.
Of course it is.
For dead. You'll hear on the news that they died in an oil rig explosion or something, and nobody, not you or OSHA or anybody else.
I'm sure the voice earlier was Gianni too. I just talked over it, like the streamer that I am. Well, here you go. Here's a dinosaur survival horror game. I said that didn't exist, but apparently there's a bunch now. The only thing, though, is like these feel like regular FPS enemies, but they're just also dinosaurs. Like I want... If the game is gonna be like dinosaur survival horror, I want to really feel like I'm fighting dinosaurs. I'm not saying this game won't have that, but the trailer isn't selling it to me. But it does look fun overall. Like, if nothing else, it looks like it'll be a solid, like, kind of survival horror-ish shooter. So I'm into it. I've seen most of these shooter trailers before. So this isn't all entirely new to me. I'm getting recommended the trailer for Phantom Fury. I won't watch that right now because I'm kind of running out of time here, but that did look cool as well. I need to play Ion Fury because I haven't even touched that game, but I do own it. It happens to me a lot. I get a game and then I just don't play it. This is Rune Fencer Ilia. This does look cool. I think I've seen this one. I don't think I've seen the trailer, but I've seen this on Twitter. The character designs look kind of amateurish compared to like the backgrounds. Is that crazy to say? Maybe I'm wrong. No, I don't think I like that character design. Yeah, it looks like the main character was plucked from another game and put into this game. Fishing minigame? Cooking? You can make giant omelet? That was cool. Yeah, the art style overall is really good. I just find that... Oh, that's cool. I just find that the character looks a little out of place. But that wouldn't be a deal breaker for a game like this. And maybe it's just placeholder. Maybe it's still getting changed too. You never know. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty cool. It is yet another indie Metroidvania, though. Are we in a Metroidvania bubble? It kind of feels like we are. Even the Celeste developers are making a Metroidvania. My pet peeve is pixel art games with modern game interfaces. Haiku kind of had that, but I didn't understand why, because some of the UI was pixel and some of it was like just vector art, which was weird. I didn't really understand why it was like that. Okay, that was a lot of trailers and almost 2 hours of stream. I could add some stuff myself, like, I don't know. I was like, we're probably gonna get Starfield news this week. And I am, because I'm just still a Bethesda fan, real in 2023. I am like mildly excited for Starfield. I kind of think like there's an equal shot that it'll be a complete shit show versus like it could also be amazing. But I don't know. That's why it's one of the most like interesting games coming out this year to me. Because like Armored Core, like we know that shit's probably gonna slap. Starfield? Not a clue. Could be amazing, could absolutely suck. We have no idea. I'm trying to think of other games. Is there any like really big ones that I didn't check out the trailer for? I feel like everything like moderately hyped that I'm excited for, I watched. Other than Starfield. A lot, and then otherwise it's just, did you do that one Sekiro looking game? Are you talking about Phantom Blade? Because yes, I did. It looks interesting, but it's like a first time developer coming out with like a very very ambitious looking game. I just am not I'm not convinced that it'll be